Hey there guys and gals, Anime Dude here, and sorry for the lack of uploads over these past couple months. Life has been busy, and although I haven't really been consistent anywhere aside from Twitch, I'm excited to be back on YouTube for this new batch of weekly Shonen Jump manga. I of course don't want this to be the only thing I do on this channel, but I also don't plan on stopping anytime soon, so if you like Shonen Jump or just anime and manga in general, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell. So, after the cancellation of Candy Flurry, may it rest in peace, we got a new Shonen Jump manga called PP. PP. It says PP, like 3 times to be exact. Anyways, this manga is about music, and our main character is one of 7 septuplets who are basically the generation of miracles in regards to piano playing or something. Except, while most of the siblings were considered geniuses at their craft from a young age, our protagonist wasn't quite so lucky, despite his name ironically being Lucky. And no, he's not a dog, but he is essentially the Cinderella of this story, and throughout the first chapter, he takes a giant step forward past all the tragedies that have come his way, and towards a future of his own choosing. Towards a future of music and pianos. Comparing him to your typical shonen protagonist, he hasn't yet declared that he's going to be the piano king, but he does have crazy hair. It's like some weird mix between bedhead that's never been combed and a lemon. Yet, despite the urge to roast him for it, I don't hate it. It kind of works with the overall art style. While I'm not necessarily sold on the series by any means just yet, I like the vibe that it gives off. And if I had to pick what stood out the most to me, it was this concept of visual music that was brought up. You see, as much as I love musical manga like Beck or Fuka or whatever, one of the most difficult things is that without an anime soundtrack to go with it, the music in it is made entirely of your imagination. Sure, there's usually context to help you get a vibe for it, but manga is a visual medium, and music is an auditory one, so making them mesh isn't an easy feat to accomplish, especially without something like an anime to help bridge the gap. However, the concept of visual music refers to the fact that music can make the characters visualize something they've never seen, even something that doesn't exist. The sounds they hear stir up their imagination, and we're blessed with the imagery produced in their head. It's much like what Food Wars does to help convey a sense of taste for its audience, and while we haven't seen much of it just yet, I can firmly say I'm a big fan of the concept itself. It has potential. Also, while I may poke fun at the title, I mean it reminds me of Bobobo, but it says PP. PP, it says PP like 3 times. And, you know, as funny as that is to me for some reason, it has a musical meaning behind it. 1 P stands for piano, which means softly, and 2 P's is pianissimo, which means even 1 notch softer. Assuming I haven't completely butchered this explanation already, let's take it even further beyond that and say that 3 P's is pianissimo or something like that. Yeah, I definitely butchered that one. I mean, I'm not gonna pretend that I'm an expert, and you know, I can't tell you for sure that pianissimo or whatever would be the correct expression of this title. In fact, I doubt it is, but I still think it's meant to convey the softness, the quietness, and the overall gentleness of the main character. Or something like that. Again, I'm not gonna act like a couple of years spent playing the triangle in the school band makes me a music expert, but there's an intriguing element to this series. It's pretty unique, and I look forward to seeing if it can capitalize on that potential. How exactly it decides to convey music through its visual imagery could be what makes or breaks the series for me, but I guess only time will tell. Speaking of time, it's flown by, and I apologize that it's been so long since my last video. Regardless, I'm back now, so thank you so much to Kara Alter, Love Phenomenon, Innawolf, Langer, Soul Slayer, Shelly, Gamer, Red, Rubo, Talbitzer, Wolflord, and everyone else over on Patreon who still continues to support me despite my awful upload schedule. I'm sorry guys, I'll try to do better. I do still stream consistently over at twitch.tv/TheAnimeDudeYT, and I also have a public Discord where we can all share our up-to-date thoughts on the current Shonen Jump manga, as well as just anime and manga in general. The links to those, as well as my other social media, will be down in the description below. Thank you all so much for watching, and Anime Dude out.